Before you leave a comment about Gemini season already being over, I know it took me a whole month to edit this video. I'm not a great YouTube person. Hope you enjoy anyways, and see you guys later. Bye!
Hello, it's me Floral. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. So it is nearing the end of Gemini season, and as a Gemini, I feel like I should make the most of this season. Now, quick disclaimer, I don't know much about astrology. I'm not huge about it. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's just kind of fun to read through some of these posts I see on Instagram and on Pinterest. So let's start with a nice, breezy, light topic, serial killers. This post says, the signs when a serial killer is in the house. For Gemini specifically, make jokes with the killer. Then the killer realizes Gemini is cool and they go out for McDonald's. Good to know Geminis are regarded as good conversationalists, great ego boost. Realistically, in this circumstance, I would probably run and hide, holding a weapon in my hiding spot, waiting to hopefully not die. But you know what, let's not be that self-centered. Let's call up some of my friends and see what their signs would do in this circumstance. Hello! This would be more interesting if I called up some of you guys and got your opinions on this too. So collab. Collab! What would you do when a serial killer's in your house?
Just grab as much stuff as possible.
Go into a hoarding mode?
Exactly, full hoarding mode. Grabbing my books, I'd grab some snacks for the road and I'd go hide in my closet. I'd also probably think of a better spot to hide than my closet. Where to hide though? My room really doesn't have that many good hiding spots.
That's such a good point. If a serial killer is actually in your house, well, anyone who's suspicious is in your house, not a serial killer, but any killer really. It's where can you go? You're not safe anywhere.
It's you're either a serial killer or a serial not killer. I just realized we're all serial not killers because we repeatedly not murder people.
That is a good point. Hi. Let's start with serial killers.
I would not run to the kitchen. I think I would just hide and hope not to be found. Is that not what normal people do? Although honestly, yeah, I would guard the fridge. It's pretty important. A little open in the center of the house. So, maybe not.
Hello!
I don't know. I feel like I probably would do that, but I also would probably hide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that one's really accurate. It literally doesn't care, just sits on the couch chilling.
So you invite them over for a drink or something. Oh, hey, welcome, come in.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, pretty much. It's that's the smart thing. See, Sagittarius are so smart, right? You try to make friends with the killer or something. That's it.
Hello.
Hi. So true. Yeah, absolutely what I would do. Just start crying.
I know nothing about Pokemon or Eevee evolutions. Apparently Gemini is a Vaporeon. I've written that down on a handy dandy tablet. I think it's fun, it's cute. I watched the TV show growing up, but no memory of any details. I had to do a bit of research for this. I didn't expect Geminis to be a water type since Geminis are an air sign. My silly brain read it as good, friend, as separate words. I'm good and friend, not a friend, just friend. So brain cells a little lacking, but I don't think that's all the Geminis. I think that's just me. Do you know much about Pokemon?
I was just playing Pokemon before you called.
Great, this is great. What Eevee evolution would you be?
What Eevee evolution would I be?
Or you don't need to know the names, but just what?
I know what my Eevee I'm just trying to decide which one I would be.
You sound so attacked.
I am so offended. I'd make a great Eevee because it's an earth sign. I should probably say Leafeon. In terms of what I identify with, I'd probably say maybe Umbreon.
Ooh.
Because they're weak for fairy types, so we stand.
I'm just gonna pretend I know what that means. Your name's Eve, so naturally I had to add in an Eevee one in there. So what Eevee evolution would you be?
God. I think that's pretty true. I'm just your generic Eevee. I didn't think any of the others really suit me. Oh wow, the Gemini one's pretty cool. You're a fish.
Yes, I'm very agile in water.
Oh, yeah, interesting. I mean, it's pretty cute.
greatest sense of humor. I agree with that.
You do
I
have
agree
a sense of humor.
Oh, thank you. Blindy. I don't know what blindy means. I don't have any trouble seeing.
Blindy. Blindy? Like you need glasses?
I'm so sorry for I don't know anything about
Yeah, no, me neither.
They all look cute. Mine looks the cutest though, because it's blue. Yes, I got the blue one. That's the important part.
Yes.
Moody, emotional, insect. Yes, I can be an insect sometimes. Shy, imaginative, loyal, pathetic, persuasive, touchy. I'm not very persuasive. Most of those work except for persuasive. If I know a lot about the thing I'm talking about, yeah, I can be persuasive. But I don't know about a lot. Scary fool. Does that mean I get scared easily?
This is a fun one. Moths attracted to a lamp. The Geminis will stab or kiss to acquire a lamp. I'd say it depends on who it is or what it is that I need to stab/kiss. Both are things I would probably never do. I mean, if they're a serial killer, don't think kissing would be very helpful. Future boyfriends, you heard it here first. I will not kiss you under any circumstances. Just hypothetically, if you were a moth, what would you do to acquire a lamp?
Hey, someone?
Bribe Aladdin to like, hey, do you really need that lamp?
Does Aladdin's lamp light on fire? Yeah, because there's like a genie in there. You can't just set it on fire.
Oh my god, that'd be so sad. Can you imagine if you just set it on fire? He use it for its actual purpose.
Maybe we're the serial killer.
Oh my gosh. Good answer. If you were a moth.
That's so weird. Why am I getting a lamp?
I don't know, Eve. You're a moth.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty accurate. Food first, lamp later. I don't know if that's accurate. The one for Aries seems pretty evil.
Pretty intense fighting.
Yeah. You know, I would actually go with the one for Aries. Sure.
I'm the one with the crazy eyes. I have the best lamp ever. It's right there. I think that's true. I think I do have the best lamp ever.
Yeah, this is very accurate, I'd say. I love how all the Cancer ones are about Cancer crying, and I'm like, yeah, that's why this sign is relatable to me 100%.
I love ellipses.
I mean, I do love ellipses, but...
First thing that comes to mind is not education, but I do love it. If I was asked randomly, what do you love? I'd probably say friends and family,
Elephants, food, climate change action plans, clean water, nice shelter, schooling.
which is education, so I'll give them that. If someone asks you, what do you love? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Doing nothing. Sleep.
What do you love?
Food.
Well, it's not one of the options, but that does classify as the Taurus saying stuff.
I was gonna say sleep as well. Oh, that would be Pisces. I was gonna say sleep, but food was the first thing I thought of. But maybe because we're just doing this, and I was like, Taurus, food. Yes.
Yes.
Everybody loves food. I love all the people too. Just, I love myself, that's it. Yeah, they always say you gotta love yourself to love others. So, yeah, I do love myself.
Love yourself.
Preach, Aries.
Traveling. It's very true.
I love my family. I wish I got yours. I like education.
Overthinking. Yes, I agree. Like if a physical killer comes into the room. You know, I'm sensing a lot of death in these posts. Whether or not that's just specific to Gemini, like, I don't know. Why is that such an interesting thing to categorize? Now, I picture this going down in one of two ways. A physical killer coming into my bedroom, just like, I'm ready! But also, like, sitting at my desk, doing a maths equation, getting it wrong a couple times, stressing out, overthinking, and then I instantly combust. This was like an advice post. How much do you agree with that one?
Is that me getting killed by a couch while I'm on TV?
Oh my!
Wow, this is shocking. I love how, like, Aries is just like a wolf, and mine's like someone getting murdered by a sofa, and yours is like a killer. All the other ones are like normalish, and then you get down to Sagittarius, a lady who had her guts ripped out. You're better off alone. It's just someone. Oh my god. No, I feel like it's someone watching TV, but then I don't know why there are random legs there, or is there someone underneath the couch?
Oh my gosh. Like they're the killer, like they killed them.
I kill everyone, so I'm better off alone. Is that what it's trying to say? That's bad advice. I feel like whoever made this was like hurt by a Taurus or something. Let's see. Let me think about it. Yes, that is good advice. I mean, sometimes they associate for me with like being a lunatic, but I can associate it as being like transform into something better, bigger and better.
I think that's very me though. Trust your gut.
Yeah.
Something don't feel right. Don't get it twisted, you know?
Crying about it won't really help. That's true, but it does help, so I disagree.
And after taking the advice of not overthinking, I haven't been killed, so time to celebrate, you know?
Woohoo!
Yeah, how about no? I can't dance for the life of me.
Proven. Yeah, I'd say that's. Well, depends on my mood.
Would you twerk it?
Probably not. I think they can twerk, but really not.
They think they can, but they can't do it as well as an Aries.
On a public place in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wiped out of the barbecue. I love that. I just like letting it loose, and I probably do
Yeah.
look like wiped out of the barbecue.
Signs as natural phenomena. Short-lived. I feel like Geminis just are begging to be killed at this point. Not too destructive, but exciting. Good description of me, I think.
That's the beauty of me, I guess.
See, I've always identified with a tsunami. The earthquake kind of makes sense, because when I get upset, like angry and stuff, it's like tons of energy.
You have bursts of energy.
I do. It's so annoying. Makes me so tired.
Just release it all in one go and then you're just tired for the rest of the day.
Not even the rest of the day, it's like the rest of the week. There's like slight aftershocks, but like, you know, then it's like gone for like a whole year or something. Yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah.
me.
Would you say you're a volcano?
I say yes, because a volcano can be dormant, but then sometimes it can explode.
I kind of get that. I kind of have these like crazy moments of explosive energy, and that's like a tornado. I do think I'm a tornado.
Well, do you think I'm overbearing?
No.
Oh, thanks. That's really reassuring. Tsunamis really scare me. Like the idea of a tsunami, like, I don't know.
Maybe that's what scaryful means.
Like you find something scary. So do I find things scary, or do people find me scary? I'm still confused on that.
If you are a tsunami, everyone would think you're scary.
I don't want to be a tsunami, Flora.
And speaking of beauty,
That's the beauty of me, I guess. Oh, what a great segue.
apparently my beauty is overwhelming, which is interesting. I'll take that as a compliment. Your beauty as a Taurus is angelic.
I am a freaking angel. Angelic is... What were the other options? Mysterious, charming, startling, angelic, overwhelming, rare.
This sounds overwhelming.
You are a bit overwhelming. You know, sometimes I look at your Instagram story and it's like a ton of scientific plant names, and it really is overwhelming. Karen, I'm gonna call this a freaking blood bar. Yeah, angelic. I don't think I'm overwhelming. I feel like startling is like kind of like, oh, oof. These are like kind of inaccurate.
It's so intense.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say I agree. It gave me like a pretty good one, so I'll go for it.
Your beauty is charming.
Oh, I hope so. You gotta tell me. This is more of like an external.
I
am
do
charming?
think your beauty is charming.
Your beauty is rare. Okay, what does that even mean?
As water, welcome to Lake Gemini. I feel like I always just go to lake as like the body of water I gravitate towards. These are just getting kind of odd. Powerful enough to drown you. Okay, I guess that's not Lake Gemini then. I mean, depends what kind of lake. Maybe a serial killer's living in the lake. So you are water, right? What kind?
A river. Because it's like nice and calm, but also sometimes slams you into rocks and over waterfalls. You know, sometimes it kills you, sometimes it hides dead bodies.
What have you not told me?
There's nothing that I haven't told you, but also please don't dig up my backyard. So,
Good to know.
I don't know how right that is. I didn't get how it's deep enough to save you.
You know how when you're a kid and they're teaching you safety and it has to be like deep enough for you to dive?
I think I'm a bit of all three. I don't think I'm soft enough to cleanse. It's a bit much. Aries, I'm trying not to drown you.
Would you say you possess that kind of power?
I wouldn't want to say yes to it. That's very aggressive. No, I feel like not up there. I'd say soft enough to cleanse you.
Pretty calm.
Yeah.
Nice vibes.
Aries is such an aggressive sign.
Oh, that's cute. I think I'm a very deep thinker, so I think I'd be deep water.
Deep enough to save you. How can water be? I don't know. Okay, I don't relate to this at all. Let's skip it.
Battery squad. Now, without looking at the things underneath. My battery is always on around 60 to 100%. It's an old phone. The battery life, not great. Always gotta keep it at a very high charged rate. Let's see what it says. Never above 20%. What a lie. I am mad. I feel so personally attacked by this.
This is so silly.
What's your battery life right now?
73%. So charging at the moment.
On its way to 100.
On its way to 100, I don't let it get below 60. My phone, pretty high. I haven't really used it all day. It's on 86%. Always has it at 100%. Well, no. I kind of gave up on that because I'm worried that it'll like mess up my battery. I charge my phone once every 2 days. Maybe during like the weekends I charge it every day. But like during school, I'm not on it for like, 8 hours? Almost.
What is your battery life on right now?
72%.
Nice.
So that first one's not accurate.
What is your battery on?
Oh my goodness. Okay. 82%. I think that is inaccurate.
Oh, that's such a lie to me.
What do you want right now?
56. It's never like at 100. Like my phone's battery goes down really quickly.
The signs during winter. Oh, how great. It's winter right now. So like relatable. Unless you're living in the northern hemisphere or I don't know. Wears 10 million sweaters and a blanket. Accurate?
Yeah, winter's great. You get to like stay at home and you just get blankets. You can like enjoy warmth in winter, right?
Yeah.
Warmth is a pain, but in winter you're like, warm me. Sits in front of the heaters for hours at a time. Yes.
I refuse to turn on the heating.
Yeah, that's why you've got 10 million sweaters and a blanket.
That might be why.
I'd say that's pretty accurate. Drinks hot chocolate.
Claims not to be cold, eats ice cream. That always happens to me. My dad is just like, why are you making like an ice cold smoothie or something? And I'm just like, I don't feel the cold.
That's really true, especially when I was little. Not so much now, but just when I was little. I must have burned myself a few times because I sat so close to the heater.
How do we react to I love you?
I love you too. Huh?
I just find astrology kind of interesting because you're categorizing people into these certain boxes, and I'm not saying it as like a negative thing, but I just think it's kind of funny how we like categorizing things. This doesn't have that much of a bearing on my life, which is why I like reading them, because I do that. If I said I love you, how would you respond? Or not me, but like anyone.
Little shocked, little confused, very confused because I know for a fact that you are like as straight as it gets.
My heterosexuality through the roof.
No, but like if anyone told me it would be like supremely awkward. I don't even care if I like you back. I'd be like, what? Yeah, that's me. Smiles awkwardly. I feel like I would also do the blank stare. I'd be like, what? Or no, you know what? I'd probably be like, ill.
Yeah, ew. Why?
Ew, affection gross. Okay, I feel like Aries is way too desperate, and I would probably blank stare, do Scorpio. Or Gemini, which is like, huh? I mean, you never know until you're actually in the situation. For Aries, for that one, it's accurate if it's someone that I actually like. So I'm gonna say depends for that one.
I love you more. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. No, I'd say I love you back as well, but like, I love me too.
The signs as high school stereotypes. You see, I feel like I'm a nerd, except for the fact that I'm not smart enough to be a nerd. You know what I mean? Like I have nerd energy, but not nerd brain.
What high school stereotype would you identify with?
Theatre kid? Or like music kid? Because like I'm not smart enough to be a nerd. So
I literally said that like 5 minutes ago.
because yeah, we stand the theatre kids.
What high school stereotype would you be?
The nerd. Yeah.
Jess Taurus is the one everyone likes.
Aww.
Assuming I am everyone, you are. That is true.
Presumptuous. That's nice. Wow, that's so true.
I give off nerd energy, but I'm not smart enough to be a nerd.
But you still give off nerd energy, so it doesn't matter. Nerd vibes.
No vibe? No. Oh gosh, I can't say it anymore. I'm too true of a nerd.
Oh no. Overwhelmingly nerd. In high school, no, definitely not, but I'd like to say so.
An absolute queen. I mean, your name even suits queen.
That's so hilarious. Like, oh, Elizabeth, queen, associated with Aries with a queen bee.
You're basically an all all around royal. I'm so glad to be in the presence of royalty.
You got to tell me if it's true or not.
So, I'm everywhere.
The hell oh my god, yes. Because I'm not smart enough to be a full nerd. I'm obviously very unpopular, so I can't be one of the other things. Yeah, I often am thinking that though. It's like, how did I get into this cult? Here for 5 years, they're going to take all my money and I'm going to have nothing left. It's great.
So what's your profession? I'm a serial nut killer.
I'm a serial lifer. He's kept me out in the living room with a knife waiting for me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If you murder someone and then wait long enough, it becomes archaeology, not crime.
Party time!
Oh my gosh, that's a little worrying. It's not even close tonight.
I just forgot to send you the email with the link in it.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, did you?
No, you sent it to me twice.
Oh.
Wait, did you come up by yourself or?
Yeah, I just thought of it like last month and I was like
That's a really
waiting.
good idea.
Waiting for Gemini season to come.
That's a really good idea.
Thank you.
Like this could become a trend. Like,
Who knows?
seriously. I really like that. I love it. So original. Good on you.
Thank you. This has a geographical map. I'm intrigued. That is all. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been meaning to make this video for a while, but just been waiting for Gemini season to hit. I don't know how interesting this is for you to watch, but you know, just gotta indulge in my star sign. Hope you enjoyed the responses from my friends. Also, thank you, friends who are watching. Please subscribe. I've got a goal of hitting 100 subs by the end of the year, so that'd be great if you could gently tap or hit or click whatever you want. Leave a like if you want to see more videos like this, and comment down below anything you want to, suggestions, feedback, constructive criticism. I hope you guys have a lovely day or had a lovely day, and I will see you next time. Bye!